Number 12, become complacent. Now everyone always uses, when they talk about community building, the word sustainable. If it was up to me, I would ban the word sustainable from the English language. I hate it. It's everyone I talk to always says, we just want to be sustainable. That's not what they want. If you listen really close, when they use those words, we just want to be sustainable, what they're really saying is, we want the status quo. We just want to be the same. That's what they want. There's no such thing as being the same. I would prefer when communities, if they really want to be sustainable, they use words like responsive, aggressive, adapting, enterprising, dynamic, entrepreneurial. Those are words you need. Those are the things you need to work on if you want to be sustainable. And I'll explain to you why. You try the status quo, sustainable, and no one does anything. Right? Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. It's a giant safety net. And nothing happens. Eventually, a business will close. And when that business closes, it will mean 13 people are unemployed on average. 13 people unemployed, sorry, I mean 13 families unemployed. Now they may have to move to find work somewhere else. And if they have to move to find work somewhere else, then that's fewer kids in your school, less utilization of your healthcare, fewer volunteers, less money spent in your community. 13 families not spending money in your community could be just enough to cause another business to close. And then another business closes, that's 13 unemployed people. Sorry, 13 unemployed families. Less kids in your school, less utilization of your healthcare, less volunteers, less money spent. You see how it spirals down? It becomes this chain reaction, and it spirals down. But if you work really hard, and your idea of sustainable is to be vibrant, dynamic, aggressive, enterprising, entrepreneurial, those things, then you may just hold on to where you are. Or you may get really lucky, and a new business opens. Because new people move to town. And if a new business opens, that's 13 more people employed that maybe didn't have to leave town. Or maybe you're really lucky, and it's 13 new people that have to move to town for the jobs. That's 13 new families. That's more people, kids in your school, more utilization of your healthcare, more volunteers, more money spent in your town. 13 families spending money in town might cause another business to open. And you see how it spirals up? You have to be those things if you want to be sustainable. But if you want to kill your community, then become complacent. Assume you're ahead of everyone else. Assume you can settle for the status quo. Just be the same. And watch your community spiral down the drain.